it has a penis inside it.
Hey guys, I'm Manson9132, I'm the Robot Wars Guru, and it's time once again for me to sit back and look at whatever the hell creations Jamatic has made on Robot Arena 2. Speaking of which, Jamatic, everyone!
Hello, it's Alex the Hunted here.
Oh, for God's sake, I've done it again. I really need to quit drinking, man. No, we had such good fun last time, and to be honest, I love seeing these. It's absolutely great fun, and me and James are really good mates, so, you know, we always bounce off each other, so we thought we might make this a little bit of a series. We're not too sure how regular it's going to be. Basically, whenever James has made a bunch of random basically, I'll have a look at it and see what we think. So, James, any new builds since the last time, or have you still got some from last time you didn't get to include, maybe?
Well, I've got loads of Series 3 first round losers.
Ooh, well, that sounds good.
I
could already see a few good names.
Yeah, I've only got 6 done so far. Actually, I've got one more, but I think I might have already shown. I'm not going, but I'll flick from my teams. I've not prepared this very well, so spoilers.
Like we've ever prepared anything properly whenever we do something like this. Come on.
Oh God, no. Oh yeah, no. It's just it takes a little while. Loading is loading because you at least get to see all the robots. At least I've got bit of suspense.
Yeah.
Bit of a preview. What have I got? And will you fucking load? Okay, there's a suspense, and then there's just taking the piss. What we're into. There we go.
It's not even really suspenseful because we can read what the robot is.
Yeah, but you can't see it properly though.
I suppose.
Actually, this thing appeared in the most recent episode me and Sean did on his channel, aka the Dominus Ignis. So plug there. It actually managed to win. Don't know how because it was against like proper good robots and stuff. I think it just lucked out.
Well, Excalibur's a tasty robot, mate. You know.
Yeah, not my version of Excalibur. But...
Well, to be fair, that is about as close as you can get to it, really. I think.
I should have made the hammer slightly longer, but what are you gonna do? It's pretty much that's as far as it went out on the actual robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just basic Excalibur, nothing too fancy because it's quite a simple robot to recreate. Thankfully, even got the forks at the back.
It does look really good, to be fair, and it does what it needs to do. So,
I think I spent about 90% of it on the axe. Trying to get that right. That took forever to do, but I got something that's close to the style of it.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that.
How many have you actually made then as these? Because I remember you mentioned it back in a few months ago now. You were actually doing this, but I can't do. But you sort of stopped sending us them. So I was just wondering how many you actually did do.
Yeah, I got a bit busy at uni, so I haven't made that many. The most accurate, I think out of the ones I've made, this is probably the one that's the most accurate. I think. It's either that or Red Dragon. Terminal Frosty, a bit of a kind of random favourite of mine for no reason other than I just like the tank. I like tank designs, so I don't know why. Except Evolution. Evolution was just. Well,
I mean that I think it's because it tanked. Oh.
Because it was literally a tank. Like it was just a MDF tank.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically, spinning... it's a bit like, A-Kill from, again, Series 3, the middleweight. It literally was just a toy tank that they sort of upgraded a little bit and said, that's a robot, lads. Yeah, cheers, lads. I still can't believe those guys had Shaky.
I know.
And Mini Whiz from Techno Games, gold medal winning machines, yet they couldn't build a fight in order to say, whatever.
No, it's really slow as well, which didn't help.
No. Bit like your freaking loading computer, Jesus Christ!
It's because the screen share's on as well. I think that's not helping.
Yeah, it doesn't really help. Also, the fact that literally I'm on the arse end of the country compared to you.
That is true, and I've got northern internet, and that says a lot.
Oof, yeah.
Yeah, this is Terminal Frosty.
That is pretty tasty.
The actual saw is off. Since annoyingly, there's no chainsaw in Robot Arena 2, even in DSL.
Really?
So there's no chainsaw. So I had to make it out of extenders only, but. It's really tight for space, though, on the inside. I mean, look at this.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah, that's...
So
it's not track-driven, bro, come on.
Tracks are too big in this game. I'll show you. I'll fucking show you the size of the tracks in this game, and then you tell me why I couldn't put a track on. It's not like there's not simple, treads like Plunderbird had in this game. It's like all or nothing with the tracks. There you go. This is the standard size track. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
A bit big. Also a bit unbalanced. And it's a bit unbalanced, and it can only fit on the outside, pretty much. Plus, the amount of room I had, I couldn't fit this. I mean, I could fit... I don't know, there you go. Turtle Frosty now has a hat. Are you happy now?
I am very happy. Do you think that... Test to see that will self-right it. Oh.
No, it's not crashed. My Apple thing just randomly appeared. There we go.
The Apple things. Goodness me. I'm genuinely interested to see that thing self-rights now with the track on top of it.
I don't think it can. It can't self-right at all, period, so...
Fair enough.
It's really slow, though, because the amount of space I put in the very small wheels, it's got not much ground clearance. Actually, I'll put it on the lift flipper, just to see if I can even get up a ramp. I think it's so low, I don't think it can go up anything. I'll put it backwards first. Nope. And the front, it's like a PS Resistance RAM, come on. No.
You see, it would have fared pretty well against... This version would have fared pretty well against Facet, then, in all fairness.
Yeah, surprisingly, that's the ironic thing. I made a better version than the actual robot. But, yeah, what are you going to do? I have a soft spot for Eternal Frost, even if it was not very good.
We've all got those robots that we've got a soft spot for. I mean, I still defend Little Fly to this day, even though no one agrees with me.
And I will still call you crazy to this day, but, we're friends, so...
Yeah, you know, I mean, if you can't call your mate crazy, who can you call crazy, you know what I mean?
At least your robot made Heat Final, though. Oh, that loaded in 2 seconds. Red Dragon! This one I'm probably the most proud of in terms of building, because it looks the most accurate, I'd say. Actually, maybe that'll Terminal Frosty, I can't decide. But it does have a little secret thing on it. It's for some reason it moves a little bit random at the beginning, but there you go, because the extenders are on the wheels. But it also has a self-righter on the side.
Ah, nice one.
And it's sort of self-right. I'll try and do it. It sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. I have to go backwards because the... Oh, even then. Come on. Come on, get up the ramp, you. I made these too low. How have I made Red Dragon too low? It's got casters on it.
Go on, son. Go on.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna make a slight adjustment. All right, let's remove that. I've got it saved. It's not a big deal. Let's remove you, and now it should be able to go up. It does that little. I don't know why. It's because of the extenders on it. It does move weirdly at first. Hopefully. Like arsing me right now. Actually, hold on. If I go fast enough, it might actually flip itself over and make itself right.
It's like a trolley trying to go over one of those grates in the supermarket. You know what I mean?
And now it's actually stuck now.
Oh fucking hell, James.
Oh wait, I forgot the jaws are there as well. They don't go very far. They go less far out than the actual robot, but actually I'll just reset. Yeah, but it's got the jaws. It's got the self-righter. So yeah, I actually managed to get that one relatively successful. The worst one I made was the Grim Reaper, I think. This one's probably the worst one I've made, but it's really hard to make Grim Reaper in Robot Arena 2.
I can imagine that, because it's not... I mean, speaking of robots I have soft spots for, Grim Reaper's one of them.
Oh, I like original Grim Reaper. I think it was against a different robot, I probably would have...
Yeah. Because I actually think that fight they had against Big Brother was really, really good.
And I think
as far as crazy spectacle's concerned, anyway.
I mean, it's debatable whether they even broke down at the same time, but that's a different story for a different time. But yeah, it's got a little skeleton on the head on the back of it, and it's got the skull. But really, it's because you can't make circular designs, really, like kind of tubular designs.
Yeah.
Very easily in Rotor Rear 2, so I had to kind of go with the flat, and it's got the lifting arm doesn't do anything. It's just there it's just an extender. But
Trident, I can imagine, was quite tricky to make. Would be quite tricky to make.
It'll literally just be a box Trident. It really can't.
Yeah.
This one might take really long because it's Death One. Oh, of course, the one full of extenders doesn't take it forever.
What the fuck is that?
It's Death One's up, mate.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I've got to ask a question. What is with the big knob coming out of him?
That's the earthquake saw. Remember?
Right. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, the earthquake saw. I didn't realise just how much like a knob it looked until you decided to make it like that.
Well, actually, here's a fun fact. On the wiki, there was a thing I noticed that made me laugh about, makes me love Death One Up even more, is that apparently the people at the audition room when it was in Series 3 could not stop laughing at the placement of the saw.
Nice
and I know why. Yeah, we go. That's a thumbnail image. Just hold on. Actually, hold on. I can make a better thumbnail image. Let me just. Yeah. Look at him. Look at. Take a look at that bad boy. Ooh, hey. You have fun.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh,
now this was hard because there's literally so much shit on this robot that is very. Choose the best stuff from it because it's got a fish at the back, it's got a spine, it's got some weird tube, it's got another tube coming out, it's got spikes, it's got little spikes, it's got the face. The face was really hard, not good. I won't admit that's the part that's least good. I even got the different colours and the flames on the front. It moves as fast as Tunta runs. because it has. I'll show you the inside of it to show you how much empty space is in this. Well, actually, most of that is extenders. Look at how fast those wheels turn.
Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to take our hat off to this man because he actually tried to make Ton to Run on Robot Arena 2. I don't know whether he succeeded, but...
I do think if it was someone like Sean or Charlie or Mitch, I think they could make a better version of it, but this is my botched version. I did it one of the first ones I made because I knew how hard it would be to make.
Now what we need is for Sean, Charlie and Mitch to make their own versions, and then you have a Ton to Run fight, all four of you.
Oh, I would love that. But yes, here are some new robots they made. This is one for Robotal Wars Series 2. This is a ghost build for Anthony. It is Weldorf 3.
Nice one. With the extenders literally going through the floor by the looks of things.
Oh no, it's because it's on a hinge.
Ah, I see.
And then it's got the powerful flipper and spinner.
Okay, to be fair, that's pretty amazing. Let's see. Can we see how powerful that flipper is?
Sure thing. I will actually. Hopefully, I can get onto the flipper. All right. I think this is not as low. I don't think. There we go. I can actually get that on. All right. And get to flip over. Oh,
bollocks.
Okay. Try to actually flip it over. I feel like I'm running the obstacle course at the moment. Oh, that's why my control's backwards. That's because I'm going backwards. Okay, second go. And... Oh, fuck this. Alright.
Test it on the car instead.
I can't flip the car.
Oh,
it's not that powerful. It's not as powerful as a flipper. It's because extender flippers are naturally weaker than regular flippers.
Oh, I see.
That's just because of the metal parts that are in them.
Go on, son.
I know. I've got a better idea. Battle.
Yes.
Because I can actually go on the. I just put it against a really easy robot, or just run straight for the flipper, and then you go to the robot arena. Let's get you in. Oh, there's some fun stuff to go there on the side, and I'll put it against a really easy opponent. The one that has no. I'll put it one that has no weapons. Like that thing's just a set of wedges. That's my. I call it my testing robots. See, like if a robot doesn't move properly, or it's too slow, it goes against it.
Flip test dummy.
It's just a reverse wedge, and that's it. So it's kind of pointless because the wedge is going the opposite way. I mean, it's a very dumb robot, so.
What we love about these, they're meant that dumber the better.
Yeah, but these are the AI robots, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really?
Oh, yeah, that's an AI robot. I didn't make all these. That's just ones you get in the game. It's just the one for...
Oh, God, that is fucking terrible, mate. What is that thing?
Test dummy. Okay, it can flip the smaller robots relatively easy.
To be fair, that's quite a powerful flipper, actually.
Oh, it is a good flipper.
And that spinner's pretty cool, too.
The spinner's all extenders, though, which does make it a little bit weaker, but it does actually hit decently well. I mean, this isn't the thing I'm looking for primarily, but... come on. Yeet out of the arena. Alright, I'll just go straight onto the flipper now. I don't care if I don't win this battle, it's more just showing off the flipper, really. I'll turn off this weapon. Alright. And there we go!
Nice one.
That's
beautiful.
Let's just finish this thing off while we're here. I don't even need the spinner, I'm just gonna...
I kind of want to make Flip Test Dummy for Rebirth now.
Go ahead, make it like your testing robot.
Might have to.
Well, you should get Robot Arena 2, that also works. I'm surprised you haven't done that. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You're being more awkward than you need to be. There we go.
So long. Thanks for coming. That was actually quite a photogenic finish as well, actually, man.
Yeah, giving you all the thumbnail material. But that's Weldorf 3. The next one I was going to show off is actually a robot I bought. Well, not bought with money, but it was basically after Series 1 of Robotal Wars had been completely filmed. Some people might not return, like I think Harry didn't return and stuff, so basically a lot of the robots got sold, like in the auction on Discord.
Yeah.
Basically on a first come, first served basis. And actually, I'll show you the robot. I think I either showed it in the previous one, or if not, it'll be nice to show as a comparison. Spiky Mate. Where's he at? There he is, Spiky Mate. M8.
Yes, I believe you did show this one on the last one, but still, it's nice to show it off.
Yeah. Spiky Mate's always fun to show off again. But yeah, this is Spiky Mate. It has a flamethrower on the front. I think it does. There we go. I forgot. I put this one. This was set as a spacebar. But yeah, quite compact. A ramming robot. Very simple, but very effective. Actually, can beat robots if it wants to. It's not that bad. So then I bought this robot, and then people told me not to make it like really ultra competitive because it's still meant to be at heart a joke robot. Took that on board, and I made Sonic the Slow Hog.
Sonic!
His nose is a little bit wonky, but yeah, that's what I love about him.
Sonic!
He's Sonic the Slow Hog, but he has a secret hidden surprise on the bottom.
And it still looks better than the movie version of Sonic, ladies and gentlemen.
It is sad to say, but yes.
To be fair, Scurvy's better than the film version of Sonic, but there we go.
That's a bold statement. That's unfair on Scurvy.
God, that thing is quick. Jesus.
Ironically, it's called Slow Hog. We might change its name. I don't know. It rolls a bit. It does. Sometimes it rolls on itself. Sometimes it just gets stuck on the top. I might have to change the spikes on the top so it doesn't get stuck on its front all the time. I'll try and do a barrel roll. Hold on. Oh!
Go on. Go on.
No, he's stuck. Oh well. Yeah, that's Sonic the Slow Hog. Basically, I had a challenge where I randomly Googled something and I had to make a robot out of it. A Rubik's Cube came up.
Oh God.
So I've made a Rubik's Cube robot.
With 180-degree axis? No, 360-degree axis, baby.
Yeah, it's basically I just took it. Look at the empty space just because of how heavy it is. The lot of wheels requiring a lot of. It's got these little studs on the side so it doesn't get stuck on its side like Pussycat did.
For a minute though, I actually thought that that the wheels made it so that it could move on all four sides.
Oh no, it can run upside down. It's just that if it gets stuck, it can get stuck in its side relatively easy if the wheels are flat. But yeah, this is the robot.
Nice.
And I'll show you. It can just to prove it can run on both ways. I will flip it over.
Oh come on!
There we go. It can do that. It gets a little bit stuck in its face, granted, but its kind of Pussycat design makes it almost unflippable. I love this thing so much. And there it goes. It's back on its wheels again. It can self-right with the axe as well, which is pretty cool.
Nice one.
I love this thing. It's just so chaotic. I'm trying to get onto the flipper now. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Come on, flip over, you cunt. It's just fun to watch this thing because it just does what it wants.
Have you made B yet?
Oh, I've not made B yet. I need to. Actually, I'll try and make that in time for the next seeds, planting the seeds episode at some point.
Nice one. Which will be soon. I'm sorry I haven't done one of those for a while, folks. I'm busy.
That's fine.
Busy.
I promised the Series 4 mainly because I can't really think of anything that interesting for Series 4 in terms of seeds. A lot of them are very standard. But,
the thing is, there was a lot of shit though, and there was a lot of stupid seeds for Series 4.
Speaking of shit, Crazy Tokyo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, no, there's a reason I made this, right?
It's got a giant stapler on its face.
Oh, no, that's the ramming scoop, or the bumper it had on the front of it. They've never actually used, because they've never actually gone to any battles, because it was shite. But no, the reason why I did this is a little preview for the fourth part of me and Sean's thing. I proposed an idea to him where basically we randomise 5 robots on the wiki, we make them in under an hour, and then we fight them. And we're allowed to date them. They can only be 800 kilograms max. It's basically the Orcs Wars limit. They have to be made under an hour, in an hour or less. And they can be upgraded a little bit, like the weapons. Like if it had for example, I think one of Sean's is Barry. And he said the scoop can lift higher than Barry could, but it can't have a flamethrower on it or have a saw or something. It has to still be basically the robot.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So I couldn't do much with Crazy Tokyo because with the weight limit, so I just made it a ramming thing.
You see, it's a shame that there isn't football on this because that would be a great.
There is football.
Is there?
Yeah, it just crashes a lot on my computer, so I can never actually use it. Annoyingly so. All right, let's show you 12-pack then.
Oh yeah,
12-pack, the giant flipper thing.
Ooh, that looks amazing.
He's pretty cool. He's not the most powerful flipper, surprisingly, because of the amount of extenders again. panel flippers are superior to extender flippers by default, but it can even run upside down and self-right, as I'll try and prove. This thing's the bait.
Work in our favour this time.
Okay, I know, I'll go sideways, that might help.
That might help a little bit, yeah.
It's faster, so I'll give him that. Hold on. Oh, I've got an idea. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Charge!
There we go!
Hey!
You can run upside down, and there's a self-righter.
Oh, no! Oh, he's actually got a self-righter! Yeah. I thought the flipper self-righted it.
Now, I'll try it with the flipper. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Oh. He died. Alright, never going to see him again. It's fine. Oh no, I don't want to export it.
Went to go join Cherub in Narnia.
I don't think we've got any more robots. Oh yes, I've got some new robots in here. Actually, yes, there are 6 new robots in here. Once again, we have grated cheese first of all.
Oh, nice.
Undercut spinner, and the funny thing, yeah, this is the funny thing, right? I wasn't intending to make it look like T-Bone. I think I just built it. I was about to skin it. I was showing Charlie it, and he went, "You just made T-Bone." And I went, "Oh shit!" I didn't realize. I was not planning on making T-Bone. It was meant to be like a normal robot, and I just went, "Oh, it is just T-Bone." It's
with an
it's not most powerful. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna partner this robot with Charlie in a tag team for Robot Wars 1.5. So that'd be quite cool. He has a hot dog based robot, so watch out for that.
Nice one.
Made sense. Got American cheese's sort of successor, and then we have this thing, and then I've got a full body spinner version of it called Shredded Cheese V2 because it's the second version I made of this thing. It's not the fastest full body spinner, but there's a lot of details on the robot itself, and yeah,
okay, that's pretty sick as well.
It's pretty cool. There's a lot of space, not much space in this one again. It's a very tight fit, as a lot of my robots tend to be. But I don't plan. Yeah, there's a lot of clipping I had to do with this one. This would be Orcs Wars legal, obviously, but what are you gonna do? This is not Orcs Wars. This is Robot Wars. Bone Rush. I made this thing. I'm very proud of Bone Rush. Quick question before I show it off. What's the weapon on this robot?
Right.
I'll let it run around a bit as well. Where's the weapon?
Obviously, it's got the veg.
The wedge doesn't count as a weapon.
Flamethrower, maybe? Or is there like a hidden axe in there somewhere?
There's a hidden. There is something.
Is that top bit, that bit going down the middle? Is that like a flipper or something?
Yeah, boy. It's modelled after Red Eye, which is a very popular robot from the Robot Wars series. I'll show you off in battle. I'll do a few battles after I've shown all the robots I have. But yeah. This thing is surprisingly effective, and I love it. He's cute. He's got a little the skull.
I do like designs like that. I've when I was younger, I designed a robot similar to that, where it had a panel on top which acted as a flipper, and then the idea was to drive under, a bit like tracks, you know.
Yeah.
This big yeeting wedge, and then you get underneath them with that, and then you got this bit that flicks up. It's quite.
Yeah, the design I did basically making the spine as the flipper.
Yeah.
So.
It looks great. I mean, I've got a thing for front hinge flippers anyway. You know this. So.
Yeah, well, Firestorm is the greatest robot ever made.
Exactly, you know.
It's still the only really successful front hinge flipper.
Yeah.
Truly successful. Like, there's some good ones as well, but, nothing beats it. Even the reboot series, nothing has beaten it. Oh. Sticky Boy 2, remember the original Sticky Boy?
I do remember the original Sticky Boy.
Sticky Boy 2 actually can fight now. He's just a giant box, but he has a spinner on the front. So, there you go. Also surprising, because the Robot Arena 2 physics, that thing doesn't... weapon mode doesn't overbalance it, somehow. It's actually surprisingly destructive as well. He can hit things. He knows what he's doing.
That's a bit tasty.
I'm going to hit some blocks with it, I think. Yeah, blocks. Let's hit some blocks with it, shall we?
Yes.
Do what PS Resistance couldn't. There we go!
Oh, daddy.
Outdated meme. There we go. So yeah, that is the power of him. He's actually a robot now, so that's at least a positive. Waka Waka. It's just this giant. He has the colours of Dominus Ignis, because this was actually meant to be. Weirdly enough, I actually made this thing for episode 3. Me and Sean, just for that series. And I forgot to use it.
Oh fucking hell!
I'll use it at some point. Yeah, Waka Waka. It's why it's got the green. I also wanted to go for that kind of goblin Hobgoblin colour scheme. He's hit or miss with self-righting. I'll try. Thankfully, he's got tons of ground clearance, so he can get over things very easily. He can self-right from some angles, but not others. Annoyingly,
way over he goes.
He can self-right from that angle,
Nice.
but I'll try and put him backwards, and he won't be able to do it. I bet you.
If he does it now, I'll laugh.
He's hit. No, I'm saying it does happen sometimes. Okay, and yeah, okay, he's stuck there. So yeah.
Pikey.
He tried, but he can also move.
God. Yes.
I tricked you. He can self-right. And finally, this robot was also appeared in the second episode of Dominus Ignis' crossover with me. Watch now. It is Iron Brute, or spelled BRT.
So it's
even got its own load. That's right. And it is it's actually surprisingly not very compact on the inside. It's got a self-righter. Drum spinner on it. I'll demonstrate the self-righter in a sec, but it's a drum spinner. Surprisingly effective. Just yeeted that like it didn't exist.
Yeah, you like your drums, don't you?
I love drum spinners. They're actually really easy to make as well. That's what I love about it. And it's surprisingly low to the ground. Okay.
Bugger boobs.
I didn't think this thing would be actually that low, but... Oh, there you go. The drum helped it get on. Alright. Also, there's spikes on the side, by the way, just in case it doesn't get stuck in its side. Because drum spinners are very infamous to happening to them.
It's the small things that matter in robot combat.
Just like that, actually. That's the situation I was trying to get out of. Oh well, it self-rights. Trust me. It's hard to actually. I'll do it in a battle. I'll have some battles. I think. Oh, I've updated Conservatory Nightmare.
Oh right, yeah.
He now has a roof as a self-right rather than just a standard panel, and he's got different weapons on it. He's got these kind of ripping teeth on the back now. Apart from that, he's surprisingly fast as well. You wouldn't think a big bulky robot would be this fast, but I shall. Yeah, I love this guy. He's just pointless, and I love him.
Well, I think it's funny. At the back, he looks like he's constantly got a shocked face.
He does actually, yeah. Never thought of that. Actually, while I'm at, I'll see if there's another robot. I shall get rid of Spinner Killer. See if there's any other robots that I've made that I have not shown off yet. Oh my god, how could I forget about you? And a large soda? Come on now. Right, okay, bad backstory. I had a robot called Bloomin' Onion, which is this giant, I think I might have shown it, it's a giant pyramid with like four spots.
Bloomin' Onion you showed, yeah.
I had a mini robot called Extra Dip was the mini robot.
Yeah.
It died in like 2 seconds in Robottle Wars. So I made a heavyweight version called And a Large Soda. Complete with a giant big smoke face on it. For some reason it's taking a while to load this one. I'm not sure why. All those seem to be okay. So how are you doing, Anson? How's life?
Life's good, life's good. Still married, she hasn't left me yet, which is the main thing.
I just hear the background.
A bit crap, but
I hear in the background, I'm leaving you. Oh, you've still got your looks, that's the main thing.
What the fuck is that, James?
It's just a foot. It's Big Smoke. Look at him. CJ! Oh yeah. Also, he's got a message on the bottom. He's actually a really powerful flipper. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh Jesus! Bloody hell, James!
He's not right there against the car. He's got this too small. It's still rolling. There. It doesn't look like a powerful robot, but it surprisingly is. I'm tempted to enter this for Series 2, but I've got a few slots already, so I'm not sure yet.
Bloody hell!
I choose the wedges on the front because they're banned in Robot Wars 1.5 onwards because they're too good.
What, those wedges?
Yeah, it's like these ones. You can use like panel wedges like I got for the flipper, but not for these kind of like silver ones. But it's got a hidden message on the bottom of it. All you had to do was not get flipped over, CJ.
Let me guess, it can't self-right?
It can self-right, but sometimes its extenders get stuck in the floor. It's a bit of a problem for a robot with a flipper, but I say that's a problem for any robot, let alone a robot with a flipper.
Oh yeah.
Let me go through. I'm just flicking through my stuff. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, I found one. This I've forgotten its name until it comes up. Actually, cut it out. That was it.
Oh Jesus!
It's more conventional, just from that angle. It's really weird.
It looks vicious though in other angles. It looks like something from a nightmare. Oh, boom.
Oh, it is. Also, there's a little hidden detail that no one would notice. I mean, might be able to see it vaguely, but it has a penis inside it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
There.
Why?
Right. Here's the thing. Right. Originally, that was meant to be like this was actually not meant to be that. Originally, it's supposed to be like one of these stabilizers on the side.
Oh, right,
I put it in the middle, whereas it was unbalanced. I put one on either side, then kind of left this in. And I thought, oh shit, I need to get rid of this. And then I noticed its shape. I just put some bits on the end of it, and then went, oh, it's a penis. All right, cool. Yeah, he's got a phallus. Oh, there's Blooming Onion.
That's twice I've had to censor a robot in this bloody video now, James.
I don't care if I've shown this. I'm doing it again. Hee. And again, he still has the Shrek face. He was just there. I had to show him off again. He's too good for this world.
Shrek is life.
Ah, yes. I'm not looking forward to Shrek. I heard there's a Shrek 5, and I really hope that's not true.
So do I. Shrek has been undone.
Yeah, Shrek has been undone many times. I think I might have remembered another robot that I've not shown off. Oh, I made Ginsu. If that makes any difference. I just forgot. I stumbled across. I made this in like 2 seconds because I think me and Mike were just talking about it once, and I made Ginsu. So I just made it while we were talking or something. Not meant to be like a good build. It is literally just Ginsu. You know, it can't self-right though. So it's just.
I guess it leaves its opponent sore.
Thanks. You joked so bad you paralysed it.
Mate, that silence was haunting. Jesus.
And I just know. Let's get rid of Shredded Onion. I failed attempt at a sequel for this. Let's. So these are just robots that come from pre-packaged. Have I shown Rough Dougal?
You haven't, I don't believe.
Oh, in that case, that's another robot replica I've randomly made. Yes, I've made Rough Dougal. Because I have. He's a good boy.
Has it got a flywheel-driven spike, though?
Fortunately, the spike, since there's barely any room, it's just a static spike.
Oh, man.
I tried putting one in, but I couldn't fit the wheels in. So it's like, I'd rather move.
Sounds like Rough Dougal. A lot of people say, oh, it's just a joke robot, but I thought it was actually quite clever because they had that flywheel-driven spike, which made it very, very deadly. That spike could cause some good damage, and also it stabilised the robot, meaning that it couldn't be flipped very easily.
It was
That's
also
pretty
really
clever.
It was also a really fun design as well, to be honest.
Oh yeah, very fun design.
I mean, look how much space I have in there. It is packed.
Oh man.
So I couldn't put any weapon.
Make it a bit wider. Make him a big boy.
I might do that in the future. I might do it for the sequel. Make it pink.
Yes.
Like we did in Series 6, the best.
I'll set it on fire.
Anything else I have in here? No, don't think there's anything too special. Oh, this bollocks. Yeah, I made this thing. Right, this is the worst robot that's actually meant to function I've ever made. Not including robots like Sticky Boy that are meant to be bad. No, Sneckerdile. This thing is the worst.
That does look pretty grim, to be fair, fam.
It's not the fact. I mean, it's not that it looks bad to me. I like the design of it. I was happy with the tongue and the jaws. But the thing that annoys me about it is that I made this thing, and for Sean's series, it appeared twice, and in both battles, it ran into the opponent, got flipped over instantly, and couldn't self-right. So I'm thinking of remaking this, making it wider.
It's like, do you know Arenas of Destruction? Yeah. There was that robot in there called Fang. All you had to do was actually drive into it, and it would just roll over. Yeah,
and it just couldn't self-right at all. And look, it's stuck on the fucking ram. That shows how good this thing is. I'm going to remake this thing and make it a wider robot.
Yeah.
And keep the same kind of jaw design, but make it a little bit wider and make it lighter. And then I think it might work then. But as it is, it's just a bad experiment. He's so bad, I'm not even going to put him into the battles.
To be fair though, it's pretty cool.
It's a nice design, it just doesn't work. That's its only problem. Like I say, it's the worst robot I've ever made that was meant to function.
Okay, I've just spotted something. What the hell is Little Fuck?
What? Oh no, Little Fuck was these little kind of mini bots I made. They're all just simple wedge ant weights, pretty much. That's all they are. They're nothing.
King be awesome.
King Johnson, that was a stat bring over from my previous Row Arena file. Oh, this is one I made. I combined one of my robots and one of Sean's robots. His most famous robot is the Keeper, which is like an axe bot with like 4-wheel axe bot. And I have Creepy the Bug-Eyed Monster, and then 2 Creepy for you, which is in the thumbnail of your last video, Giant Walker. I combined them and made the Creeper.
Creeper. Actually, that's wrong. I shouldn't be saying that because technically he said paper, not creeper. But whatever.
There you go.
There's a random fact for anybody who's a Scooby Doo fan. That is awesome.
Well, and you see that top hat on the bottom?
Yeah. Oh.
Self-writer. It works as a self-writer, but it's also like Sean pointed out. I didn't realize until he pointed this out. It's tap dancing.
Oh yeah, and it's like raising its top hat off afterwards as well.
Oh, my honey.
Thank you to the audience.
Out.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my dream girl.
That's basically what he's doing. But yeah, okay, I'll get rid of Conservatory Nightmare. There's one more I wanted to show off, I think, and then I think it's in a different team maybe, but I'll find it somewhere. Oh, there he is. Here's the Orcs Wars version of X-Drake, which I showed off. I think I showed in the previous battle.
I'm pretty sure you did, yeah.
Scotland.
Oh, he's Scotland, you know what I mean?
I wasn't going to represent Scotland. I think it was just going to represent some random country. But I think in the chat, someone said, if you made the X white and make the background blue, it's Scotland. I was like, yeah, alright. So, it's just as fast as the regular X-Drake. It was as good as the regular X-Drake. And if you've seen the first episode of the World Championship of Orcs Wars that was released, I think, about a few weeks ago, it just died in 10 seconds. I can't remember which robot it beat. It was some random wedge robot. It flipped me over, then flipped me again out the arena. And I remember watching that because it was over the last battles. I waited all that time. I was like, oh, look, X-Drake's here now. Oh my god. Oh, wow. I'll send you the screenshot that I sent to Mitch afterwards of the comment I wrote on that video saying X-Drake lasts as long as Scotland's independence hopes. And he was like, ouch. It's true.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, but I love it. I love X-Drake. It still means Robot Wars Series 2 and maybe 1.5, but I think it's mostly in 2. I put all my Droke robots into 2, 1.5. On the side, I'm trying to remember what the hell is here. Oh, it says bruh and fuckered. That's what it says. I can't remember what it said. But yeah, one robot I was going to show off. I'll can't remember which team it's in, but I will find it. It was my new version of Platypus. Oh, there's one more robot I've just noticed. Hold on, before we get to Platypus. Cyclops. I made a robot like I made a fan version of Push to Exit called Exit Upshot, which I think I might have shown.
Yeah.
And I remodeled it, made it heavier, made its armor a bit better. It's got spikes on the flipper.
Nice. It's a bit like Mute.
Basically, yeah. It's like Mute, except it's actually good.
Go on, son.
It can't get under the car, annoyingly. It can get under robots. Just sometimes being under the car's not always the best test of the skill of the flippers. Usually, like if it gets an actual robot, it's more. I'll try. Come on.
Struggles with Mute's problem. It struggles to get underneath things because its wedge is quite steep.
There we go.
Boom. Oh, nice one.
There we go. Causing damage. But no, the real star of the show. Is it in Shit My Dudes? No, it's not in Shit My Dude. Is it in Odd Blob? No, it's not in Odd Blob. That's a bit annoying.
You got to love, right? James.
Is it in Papoosas? Yes, it is in Papoosas.
James
okay,
is
cool.
Brilliant. Team names, man. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Here, it's not too much different, but here's some differences, right? The tail has spikes on it.
Yes.
The self-writer is now a panel as opposed to just a random thing.
Yep.
So it can actually self-write easier. Its weapon is now more slanted and actually is thing. Its eyes and eyebrows are now done in extenders as opposed to metal extenders. Oh, and it's got a crown.
Oh well, that's
a crown of thorns.
You can't lose now.
It is so fucking good, Platypus. I love him.
Alright, because didn't you originally make it to be like a sort of like a bit of a jokey robot?
No, it wasn't meant to be a joke bot originally, but it wasn't as... actually, do you know what? I actually do have the original version of Platypus on here.
Ooh, tasty.
That's an event. I'll get rid of Mozza Killer then. I can't remember its name annoyingly, but I'll see its picture. I'll know exactly what it was. Oh, there it is. Actually, there it is. Cannibal. That's what it was originally called.
Ah, right, okay.
So I'm not joking. This feels like, you know, in a robot in the live circuit, and then it just like dresses up, and then it suddenly becomes like Donald Thump.
Yeah. Or a bit like so for example, Monsoon and Tauron.
Yeah.
So obviously over here it's called Tauron, and I believe it's painted red. Quote me if I'm wrong.
It's also kind of like how a robot on the live circuit is usually not as colourful as when it is on TV.
Yes.
It's
Eruption.
Eruption. Yeah, exactly. Eruption's just a black faded wedge in live shows. But that's what it looks like normally. This is the original version. And if you'll it was called Cannibalistic Tendencies. Sorry, it wasn't called Cannibal. Cannibal was his shortened name. But here he is. This is the original.
Bloody hell.
This is the original platypus.
And he's got two pieces of pepperoni for eyes by the looks of things.
Yeah, it meant to be like, that's why I kind of envisioned it to be. It's not as fast as the original as platypus because the motor's got changed. As you can see, it's not but the flipper is still good.
Yeah.
The flipper. Here's the one thing I think Charlie or Harry wanted them. Where'd it go?
The wheel just landed on the car. Sorry.
Where's it? Oh, I know what happened. It got caught inside the flipper and spazzed out. So we caught that not on camera, annoyingly.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, I was saying though, Charlie or Harry, one of them said that the flipper is the only part that's not been changed on the robot, pretty much. That's how good it was. The actual bars have been different, but the actual flipping mechanism is the same.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I'm surprised. It's just weird seeing this old robot and thinking, oh yeah, this is now Platypus. It's just odd. The shape's the same, the chassis the same, the armor's the same, the weapon's the same, but everything else
just looks different.
Yeah, and it's amazing what a bit of paint job can do.
Yeah, I think it's really cool though. It's like when you in the actual shows, you can tell when a robot. I mean, obviously not so much these days because these days you build a robot is pretty much the same thing from then on, which is just slightly upgraded. But obviously you can sort of see where. I mean, obviously there are some robots like for example Henry and Henry 2. You would never guess they were from the same team. But then there are other ones out there, and I can't think of any right now because my head's gone completely stupid. Where it's like 101 and RoboDoc. You can look at those two and think, yes, they're from the same team.
Yeah,
and it's something. It's quite nice like that as well. What the hell was that?
What? That?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a stupid robot. What do you expect from me?
Oh, of course. Sorry, how daft of me.
Yes. Actually, there was one more robot I wanted to show off. I'm trying to find where it is now. I can't remember its name. You're getting a random preview of lots of shit robots I've made over the years. Not all these are mine though. These things are just imported from a Bottle Wars that I decided to play around with when we had the files. But most of these are mine. Where's? Just one for that. Where does it go? I saw it a second ago. That's a little fuck. Oh, there it is. Here it is. I can't remember its name, but Litmus Tree. That was it.
Litmus Tree.
I've shown it before, but I don't really care.
The pun names are brilliant. I believe, I think I have seen that before. I can't remember if it was in the last video or not.
It probably was, but hey, Litmus Tree, what are you going to do?
Litmus Tree's a lad, mate.
I'm going to do some fights, I think, if that's okay.
We'll have a few battles, definitely. I'd love to see some of these in action.
Okay, so first off, I think we'll start with the first. We'll do Sanic, I think.
Oh, definitely.
And I think I'll put him against. Let's put him against Biohazard, shall we?
Yeah, why not?
Biohazard's a good punching bag, because the thing about Biohazard, it's not very good in this game, because its flipper's not as powerful.
Yeah.
And also, it has a tendency to just spaz about sometimes. Well, no, Frenzy does that more often, because when Frenzy's top shell falls off, it flies into the air.
Well, I mean, let's be fair now. Robot Arena 2, the laws of physics don't really apply.
There's no such thing as physics in this game.
No.
Apart from the fact the robots stay on the ground most of the time.
You have the odd cheeky havoc explosion, don't you?
Yeah, the only problem is it's a little bit hard to steer. I've noticed.
It looks a bit quick for its own good.
Actually, no, it steers. Actually, I'll go forwards a bit. Look, it steers to the left or to the right slightly.
Oh yeah.
So it does. It does. I don't know why. I think that's the Harry.
It's because of the wonky nose.
Maybe. No, cause it did that in Charlie's original. So I think it's just more of a pull hole. I didn't change any of the motors so I just changed the aesthetics. So.
Yeah, that's very good pushing power though.
Oh, it's really fast. I might change his name to Sanic the Movie Hog or something, or Sanic the Meow or something.
This is a good little battle, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good thing about Biohazard. It gives you some good battles if you don't just flip it over in 2 seconds. It's just not the most powerful robot, which I think is a good training robot. Also, it's a good training robot because if your robots can get if Flipper can get under Biohazard, your Flipper's good. That's the way I see it. Because Biohazard's the lowest robot, one of the lowest in the game. Oh no, don't get stuck, Yeah, God, rolling.
Oof.
I kept rolling, so I had no wheels on the floor. I feel like Millie Ambug against Bumblebot right now. I'm just going to drive
in the pit.
I'll try not to. There we go. See, he's actually an effective design. Alright, in that case,
Point
Biohazard.
1 to British robots. Just saying.
Alright, Biohazard, let's see if you can fight Weldor then. Alright. The match we wanted to see in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Weldor 3 against Biohazard.
Well, I mean, that's a dream match. You know, the two best robots on both BattleBots and Robot Wars classic, you know.
Now, there's a specific reason why Anthony wanted me to make Weldor 3. It's A, because, well, Northern Irish connection.
Yeah.
And B, obviously, he owns Weldor Series 3 now.
Yes.
So that is always a little... It was actually a really good flipper in the third version. It just failed, unfortunately.
Yeah, it did.
Because it was actually really decent. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get onto Biohazard, though.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
I can self-right. It's more a case of me just not being able to do it. I'll go bail for the pit. I think every good roboteer.
Yeah.
That isn't Razor. Oh god, I am dying. Oh, I'm doing some damage. The spinner is doing damage.
Smack it.
Exactly what I'm trying to do. Oh,
God.
no, he's near the pit. I'm pushing. I'm going forwards, and 2-wheel drive versus 6-wheel drive. So that's not helping.
Go on, flip. Oh, I thought you had him now. I thought you were under him properly then.
It was under the thingies, I think. Oh.
Come on, son.
Yes!
He's
boy.
down.
Yeah, boy. I think we should go for the trilogy against Biohazard.
Might as well.
Although this robot, I don't think, will fare very well. It's the least competitive out of the 3, so that is going to be a bit of a worry. I forgot what he's called. Oh, Rubik. He's called Cubic Rube. That's it. Oh, he's stuck on his... stuck on his...
Oh, no.
How's he stuck on his hammer? There we go. I've never seen that happen before. Alright, cool. You're getting a new experience in my videos.
That's amazing. Go on, chop.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, man.
It's like Shunt Series 1.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
And the axe is doing more damage.
Here comes Shunt, and it's doing more damage.
It's funny, I never realised until Mr. Psycho's reviews of Series 7 that Shunt's axe really got outdated by Series 7.
It did. I mean,
I never realised.
In Heat A, it hits Brutus Maximus, a wooden robot,
and it can barely get
puncture it.
Yeah, I mean, Shunt's peak for axe work was Series 3 and 4, let's face it.
Oh, definitely.
Although, I have to give credit. I think if I did like a top 10 like best Shunt moments, one that's underrated that I really love is the kind of bullet holes it makes in a Panic Attack in its Gauntlet run.
Oh, yes, that was good. Oh, it has a self-righted. Yes, that is very good.
My controls are reversed.
See, I quite like the Series 2 versions of Shunt because it did have like the little pepper pot motion to it and it could still do some damage.
Yeah, it was alright.
It wasn't as good, obviously, as Series 3, 4, and to an extent, Series 5. Series 6 and 7, though, it was very outdated. But then again, did you know that it was actually the only house robot that they were planning to update for the Series 8? You know, had it happened straight after Series 7.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Matilda had the flywheel, so they didn't need to bother with that. I mean, Sergeant Bash, I'm quite surprised they didn't. But then, but again, by Series 7, that was more of just a gimmick house robot, I feel, because obviously of the flamethrower.
Sorry, I'm just breakdancing. I just love it.
I think, obviously, Cassius Chrome probably would have had some work done to it. Mr. Psycho's a Kill-A-Lot and Growler wouldn't need anything done to him, and nor would Dead Metal, really, so...
Yeah, it was really just Sergeant Bash and Shunt that really needed an upgrade.
Yeah.
And Cassius Chrome would just go to hell.
See, I don't get the hate. I just I find Cassius Chrome quite funny, to be honest.
It's just useless.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got push.
That's it, though. At least Growler had the jaws and want occasionally a flamethrower.
Well, to be fair, like, you have to admit, those fists did pack a punch sometimes. I mean, if you see what it did to Scrap the Saw in... oh, bloody hell. That was close. You see what it... Go on.
Come
Go
on! No way!
Yes!
It pushed a robot into the pit. How?
Yeah, if you see it's what it did to Scraptosaur in Series 7, it punched it and and literally it went flying about 7 feet.
Alright, let's get a real robot in now. Let's get Sticky Boy 2.0 against Biohazard.
Saucy. Is this going to be the Biohazard Chronicles now, is it?
I think it's just beating up Biohazard, that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's a fun robot to beat up. Alright, the spinner's going. It'll actually last the battle this time because there's got battery power in it.
That's always useful. Otherwise, you're just basically learning from Cobra/Bolt from the blue, and no one wants to do that.
Oh, there we go.
Always have your weapon working. Have a weapon that can last a full fight. It's not rocket science.
I've just tore a wheel off.
Oh, jolly good. Bloody hell, mate. Sticky Boy 2 is well hard, geezer.
Hacking.
Go on, deck it, fam.
I'm doing. I'll let you have a go. Come on. Bit him in the arse.
Oh.
Oh! No way! He's never rolled back before. How? The one time he actually needs to roll back on his wheels, and he does.
You lucky git. You have to admit that was quite lucky.
Oh god, I will fully acknowledge that was not meant. That shouldn't have happened. It's really hard to break Biohazard's weapon, surprisingly. It's easier to break the sides than to break the weapon.
Yeah. Being counted down, no.
It is, I think, because he's got his wheels making it hard for him to move. I think I might have killed him. Yeah, boy! RKO. I ripped two of his wheels out, which must have ruined his mobility. Alright, let's change.
I'm so proud with that count out. The fact that it kept flickering.
Okay, let's have Nightmare. Sticky Boy against Nightmare. That's just... Obviously, these two are equally matched.
Really? Yeah.
Biohazard's surprisingly not very good in Robot Arena 2. It just flies all over the place. And also, it's very unstable, like the real Biohazard.
I can see Nightmare going flying from this drum, to be honest. Oh, look, it went flying. There's a surprise. Go on, knock it over. Boom.
Fortunately, it's got a much more powerful spinner than me. Because drums are a bit weaker than discs, so... I'm trying to get its wheel. Oh, we're going the flipper. Oh, no!
No!
Oh, no! Help. No, not that way. No. Okay.
Down comes the fridge. Thanks lads.
Thanks, Drop Zone. Although I think the Drop Zone's pinned Nightmare.
I think it has. Oh, go on. No way, Egan. How are you not being
Oh, no, he moved.
out?
No, okay, I'm out. I know when to quit. In that case, I want to show off Bone Rush, sorry. I'm going to put it against a robot I can actually flip, because I don't think I get to show off properly. Blackstone. Alright, the most powerful spinner in the series, tied with Mo, is Shredderator.
Oh, okay.
Its outer shell is really hard to break, because it basically just kills you before you break it. All I found is the only way to beat it is to flip it over or use another Shredderator. It's like diamonds, you can only coat it with another diamond. I bet it's not going to work now after all this building up Bone Rush. It's hard to get underneath. See, this is the problem with Shredderator. It's really hard to get underneath, even if you do have a flipper. And I've got to get my wedge under first before I can even do anything. I've already lost part of my weapon, or part of my accessories. Oh, throw it back.
Twatted.
Yeah, really. Thanks for telling me that.
That's what friends are for, darling.
I'm trying to get near a wall. That's what I'm trying to do. Come on, come at me, bro. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh!
The ribs are cracking. And you're starting to smoke.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you are getting a mullering, aren't you? Bloody hell.
Thankfully, a lot of these are...
just decoration.
Yeah, but it's still hitting my motors as well, so...
Go on! Yeah! Oh, no! Go on. Go on!
No, I'm not letting it be the one flip I get in this battle.
Go on! Yes!
And it's out.
Let's see the full countdown. Go on, let's see it. That there, right, is a comeback worthy of Bigger Brother versus Hypnodisc. Oh.
I meant to do that. I'm trying to show off the self-writing on it. Come on. I mean cocky, because I already won, so... Land on your wheels! Come on!
It is landing on its wheels. Don't you mean land on your back?
It's on height. Oh, just...
Go on the front of the wedge. Go there, yeah, go on.
I think it's just...
Jesus Christ.
I'm secretly a cat, I think.
Hey.
Right. There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Actually, sometimes if you flip the flipper, when it lands like that, it gets stuck.
Right, we've got time for one more battle. What is it going to be?
Which robot do you want? Do you want a bit of tap dancing? Do you want a Ginsu? Do you want a dog? Do you want a giant spinning thing? Or do you want
I'll
big
tell you
smoke?
what. I'm a thirsty boy. I'm in the mood for a large soda.
Actually, in this case, I'm going to put it into a 4-way battle then.
Oh, nice one. Put a 4-way on. Yeah, 4-way to send it off. Send us off, mate.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of Shredder because I think I'll just die to that. Let's put Overkill.
That thing has a kick to it, man.
Let's put Overkill. I think Techno Destructo, he's a good flipper. Axe, a flipper, and no, not Nightmare. Megaton. Let's put Tornado Marin. So got Spinner, Flipper, and an Axe.
That sounds good to me.
And after that, I think that will be a good episode. Hopefully.
Let's hope so.
If not,
always good. If not, we had fun. We don't care what. Actually, no, I do really care what my viewers think. Jesus Christ, what have I just said? Oh no. Oh, one of them will just had the same tactic you usually do: hit the pit release button straight away, and that's them out. Wonderful. Thanks for coming, lads.
Actually, the way it moves, it looks like it tracks, even though it doesn't. It's like a Plunderbird 2 movement.
It does a bit, doesn't it? Like trudges.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's just parks of the wedges on the front of it, so it kind of drags a little bit.
Oh, trying to self-righted.
It can self-right. It just takes a while sometimes.
But actually, it's quite cool. I like that robot. It reminds me of oh god, what's it called? It's going to be in the next season of BattleBots. Bloodstorm, I think it's called.
I don't know. I'm not too up to date with BattleBots, annoyingly.
Fair enough.
Techno, on the other hand, just gets yeeted.
That's a super heavyweight as well.
It's about the same weight as it, because weights. Also, the weight does make a difference if you got a powerful flipper.
God, where's Jesus? Look at Tony.
It's on this spinner, I think that did help. Fuck off, you two. Like, stop arguing, you two.
See, I've always been a big fan of Overkill.
Overkill's a cool robot.
I just think
not in Robot Arena 2, but
and it's surprisingly reliable. Even with those big exposed wheels, it never once lost via KO.
I mean, it's surprising, isn't it?
Always via the judges.
I'm going to try and get a robot near the pit. Come on, follow me.
No, don't battle each other. Follow him, you swine.
Tommy just fell over on itself. Alright, Tommy, you're perfect. You'll follow me for some reason. Oh, you!
You had to tempt fate, didn't you, James?
I always do. I don't know why this robot trudges along so much. It's kind of makes it more realistic in a way, though.
Yeah.
It looks like it should be fast.
I noticed recently, because I recently started watching Series 7 again, right? And compared to the previous 6 series, did you notice that they sort of calmed down a lot with the sound effects?
I'm glad they did.
They used
especially
more
the audience.
Yeah, exactly. I agree too. They used more of the arena sounds more quiet, but the reason why is because they actually use the actual sounds from the arena.
I don't like I hated the audience sounds. They were just bad.
God, yeah, I have to admit.
Like by Series 3, you heard like people shouting Razor, and Razor's not even in the arena. Yeah. Like, come on. At least choose like the appropriate ones.
Exactly. Oh, technically, it's been missing a wheel. I don't know how long it's been missing a wheel, by the way. I just noticed it.
It's like a minute.
Oh, cool. See, I could be the next Jonathan Pierce.
Just miss out details.
Yeah, I love Jonathan Pierce, but fuck me, man, Jesus.
Bye.
Oh, what amazing!
I was not expecting to do that. I think I've won
mate,
this.
You got 15 seconds to get rid of the other two. Come on.
If not, I'll just flip out the arena anyway.
Come on, boom. Oh, you had him. Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, I thought I was going to land in the pit then for a second.
I think we all did.
Oh! If you had lost then at the last second, that would have been hilarious. I'm guessing you. Oh no, Tornado won.
No, that's only on points though. In real life, I would have won.
I don't know, mate. Apparently, you came last. Actually, Jesus.
Well, yeah, because I don't have a weapon. That's why. Like a weapon that does like damage.
Yeah. Oh, it's BattleBots style, isn't it?
It's because it's biased. It's based on the amount of damage you do, like points rather than actual. Like basically, flippers are a disadvantage in the normal battles.
Yeah.
Like in a flipper battle, you have to flip your opponent over, or get him in the pit. You can't just keep flipping them. You won't get any points unless you're against another flipper. That's why I started putting spikes in some of the flippers, so then I actually get points. Then. Come on. Oh well, fuck it. Yeah, I won. I won. Actually, can I just have one more battle, like a two-way?
Oh, go on then.
Yay! I want to show off another robot. I want to show
Because
off.
I like you.
I want to show off this giant spinny boy.
Yeah, boy.
And I'll put him against. Who am I going to put him against? I'm going to put him against.
Blue Million.
No.
Oh.
No, I'll go on then.
That's up to you, man. I'm joking. Go ahead.
Ah, fuck. Well, I was thinking of where's he at? There's not. I think it's Vlad the Impaler.
Oh, go on then.
I was trying to find out which team it was in, but I found it there.
Let's see that get chewed up.
You say that. Also, the teeth are obviously alternating.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see you.
Better Daisy Chopper.
Yes.
It's invertible, which is good.
Chew it up. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that's gone.
Oh,
It can self-right, can't it? Of course. I keep forgetting Vlad the Impaler can self-right because of that little ram on the back. Oh, well, that's them done. Well done.
Damn, it just flips things. I forgot how brutal this robot is until I started using it.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah. I'll try and get it flipped over near the end as well to see if I can show off how it self-fights itself.
I think that's it for Vlad, mate.
Well, I'm still going to hit him. Self-right doesn't work when you're on your back. You got stuck in its own panel then. That's like getting tripping over your own arm. Oh, there's its top.
Oh.
And I think that's basically it. There we go.
That's dead as fuck. That is, mate. There's dead and then there's that.
Just bouncing along. But yeah, I'll put it onto the flipper. It's invertible. Even has like a crushing motion with its spinner.
Oh yeah.
But when I turn the spinner on, I'll just run into a wall actually. Or either get enough speed or run into a wall. And it doesn't self-right. Okay, it's shit. If it hits another robot, maybe. God, there we go.
Hey, nice one.
And I'll just now take my rightful place.
Into the pit of death.
There you go. Yes, that was the video then.
Yes, that is a good place to call it. So, some very interesting designs there. Nice builds. Very cheeky. And there was also tons to run in there as well. So I suppose you can't win them all, can you?
Yeah, we can do.
Thank you very much once again for this, James. It's been an absolute pleasure. Absolute great fun. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what you knock up next time. That sounded wrong.
Yeah. I'll knock you up in a sec.
Ooh, saucy. Darling, please, they don't know about our relationship yet. Anyway, thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. I've been Anderson9132, the Robot Wars Guru. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, we don't care. If you did enjoy it, brilliant. Take care. See you later.
I was actually Thomas Higgins the entire time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.